Oh. This next song, it's a little different song, and I believe the song was out back in the 80s. I'm a big Russ Taff fan, and I found this song, and it's one of his old ones, and I really fell in love with it, and I hope I can do it. It's got a couple of spots in it that's kind of rough, so let this song minister to your heart. When peace cannot be found, this thing just locked up on me.
We'll put that on.
When peace cannot be found, sleep won't visit me tonight. Restless mind that I can't take. I walk the floor, I call your name. Time of silence, then the tears begin to fall. I cry, and you're the one who hears me calling. I fall so easily, but you're there to catch me. Say the words that heal me. I'm safe when I'm with you. Touch my eyes, I can see. Oh, the comfort that you bring when nothing else can reach inside. Sympathetic friends all around, their soothing words fall to the ground. But in the silence, I feel you here with me. I cry, and you're the one who hears me calling. I fall so easily, but you're there to catch me. Say the words that heal me. I'm safe when I'm with you. Touch my eyes, I can see. You're there to catch me. Say the word that heal me. I'm safe when I'm with you. You touch my eyes, I can see.
Hard to get the high on
This next song, another one that I love, and I'd mention I do a lot of different styles of gospel music, and kind of partial to a little bit of the country style. And but this song here, we had just opened up the old Tokyo Church. It's outside of Rector here, and when we seen the building, it was in such bad shape. And I got thinking about these little churches that's out in the country that's just falling down. You know, they've closed the doors up and it's falling down. And I think back of what, you know, the church, I hear stories about these little churches, how God's power used to be in these little churches, and how things, we used to see miracles, and it kind of makes you wonder what happened to the, you know, what happened to that same power today. You know, God said He's the same yesterday, today, and forever. So it kind of makes you wonder what happened to the power, and it just all goes back to the Christians, actually, the church members. And but when I was listening to some music on the internet, I come across this song here, and it kind of reminded me of that little church that we had opened up over at the old Tokyo Church. And what was really odd about this, when I was listening to it, I had my wife come listen to the song with me, and she was writing a poem. I didn't know she was writing a poem. She didn't know I was listening to the song. And the poem went right along with the song. So let this song minister to you. This song was written by a gentleman from over in Malden, Missouri. And I hope you enjoy it. Just kind of think about the words of this song here and let it minister to your heart. I needed some time away from the city, back to my little hometown. The little white church where I met Jesus was weathered and falling down. All the front doors were open, windows were broken, the curtains all tattered and torn. You used to hear preaching, shouting and singing, but no one worships there anymore. But I remember how we gathered round the altar, how we prayed for one another, till our burdens rolled away. And I remember those old homecoming dinners, how we made time for each other. Lord, I miss those good old days. I thought of my church and our congregation. So many are strangers to me. I only see them On Sunday morning we barely have time to speak. Oh, no more invitations, no obligations. We've forgotten what the altar is for. We have great attendance, uptown convenience, but no one worships here anymore. But I remember how we gathered round the altar and we prayed for one another till our burdens rolled away. And I remember those old homecoming dinners that we made time for each other. Lord, I miss those good old days. Oh Lord, how I miss those good old days. Didn't bring us this far to leave us. Didn't teach us to swim, to let us drown. Didn't build his home in us to move away. Didn't lift us up to let us down. There are some promises in a letter written a long, long time ago. They're not getting older, they're getting better, because he's still